Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Mankind.
Right, don't put too much weight on it, right?
Wait, where the fuck am I meant to put my weight? Mate, I can't put my weight in the roof, it's dead fun. I can't hold on to the door. What am I meant to do with it? Oh, here I've been holding for 5 minutes. You fucking wank stain. Don't shift your weight. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't put my weight on the fucking roof. I can't put my weight in the ground. Where's it meant to go? No, man, I can't just fucking move it. Oh. You fucking want.
This one.
Lisa's texting you, not me.
I don't know what you want from me.
This is grounds for get the hell out. And out of my life.
Do not stare at me with those dead eyes, you jerk bitch. Kenny!
Just got this go.
I know.
I just got this go.
Can you pull over into there?
No, you can just get the hell out. The guy's face is just like, my new car.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
My watch, and I'm saying Lisa's texting you, not
Oh, we actually got another video from him. All right.
me, because she has my phone in her hand, thinks, hey, Eric's dad, Eric's best friend. Do you think it's okay for Eric to have wanted to get his get back? Do you think it's okay because I was raw dogging 2 other guys for Eric to want to get his get back? And do you think it's okay for him to have taken out another girl and raw dogged her? Do you think that's okay? She's texting, that's my dad, my own father. And so I'm on my watch. I'm trying to play a little game of like, let me not have her do this crazy shit with my family. And I text on the watch, hey, that's Lisa texting you, not me. She didn't like that. She didn't like that one bit. That's, the video. I'm like, bro, I just got this car. I had this car for 11 days. 11 whole days, bro. 11 whole days. She still, to this day, refuses to take accountability for that. Here's the crash. There's the donut that I put on it that I had to drive 7 miles to this dang body shop with this car looking like that.
She seems really great.
If you needed any more proof of the lengths women will go to escape accountability, here
I mean, she was willing to kind of kill both of them.
you go. Like, he catches her, right? She's caught in the moment. He's calling you out in the moment, and yet she still can't face what she's doing. So she decides to crash the car because her entire brain short circuits at the thought of being held accountable. Like, why do we do this to ourselves, fellas? This is 100%
Because we're idiots. And we love women. A bit of both.
the type of woman who's going to wind up trying to stab you.
Delusional woman believes she isn't crazy after almost kills her boyfriend and his friend.
Fuck, damn. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, my leg. I can't feel my
Give me
leg.
his fucking phone!
Why do you even want his phone? You almost fucking
That's
killed
what you fucking get!
him.
That's what you fucking get!
Oh, my God,
Trying to go out with
bro.
the bitches?
Do you have your fucking phone on you, bro? Just give this crazy
Is this real?
girl your phone,
Give me your
bro.
phone, dude.
Oh, yeah?
No way this is real.
Freaking hit us. What do you
Yes, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah? Why you fucking care? Give me your fucking
I almost fucking died. What
Shut
do
the
you mean?
fuck up.
My phone flew. It flew.
Oh, where? Yeah. It flew.
I'm really confused if this is real or not.
Give me your fucking phone!
Oh, they're so cute. It looks pretty legit, but the camera guy, like in the back of the car, kind of makes it seem not legit.
Name one thing that women created.
I just went over a story with, I watch YouTube a lot, and they always make little stories about a girl just, like I told you guys, literally ramming a wall at 100 miles an hour with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's, like, best friend kills them both, and she ends up alive.
8 billion people.
That's actually a very well put together and sound argument, I'm not going to lie. Counter argument, that means women are also responsible for creating every single human-made issue that's ever existed on this planet incorrect.
Okay. Yeah. That tracks.
Let's do a rundown, should we? War, the Holocaust, taxes, the ATF, slavery.
What about all those car accidents you read about?
There's a lot of feminine. I'm on my period too, so there's a lot of stuff going on.
Lots of juices flowing.
Are you a pad girl or a?
Oh, I free bleed.
You have a big bush and you free bleed?
Yeah, and I smell too.
That is awesome.
Check. Girlfriend.
Look at this chick. I walk in the house. She's exercising with the baby, teaching her son the homework, school. She's cooking dinner. And she thinks she can just watch TV? Bro, there's still dishes. What are you doing?
Wow. This doesn't feel right.
Stay-at-home mom, you should be receiving a salary from your husband. Try to replace a stay-at-home mom.
Is she for real?
You're going to be paying for a chauffeur, a chef, a nanny, a project manager for the house. In fact, recent data has shown that stay-at-home moms, non-compensated working parents, if you had to pay them a salary, it would be at least $175,000 a year.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
The NBA players aren't going to see this. To say good luck replacing a stay-at-home mom, it's like, right. But it's really easy to replace an employee.
Yeah.
So Nanny, 50. Project manager, which I don't need, but I'll get anyways, 50.
Yeah.
All right. I have 75 grand to play with now.
Yeah, cook.
Hey, tell bro to hit me up. I'll do it for 120, dude. What you mean?
You get 175 on what planet?
WNBA's like, I could have just done that.
Yeah.
Bro, how much you want to bet she doesn't have any kids, nor is she fucking married? Like, this victim's mentality these days is such a fucking sickness. These people will come up with new and invented creative ways of why they're upset and why they're a victim in their lot in life, and they want to convince everyone else to be upset with them. And they'll cherry pick information that suits their narrative while ignoring any kind of fucking logic. Like, I really, really don't understand how you can say this shit with a straight face. I thought that the exchange that the stay-at-home mom makes is that she has her entire life paid for her, whatever the man can afford, down to her fucking vacations, where, you know, the house, the fucking food, electricity, clothes on her back, stuff for her children, right? And not to mention, she gets half his shit when they get divorced. I thought that was the exchange. Or is it you want to forego all that and just have the 175 grand and be an employee? Or do you want all that plus the 175 grand? I don't. Or is it just that?
That's crazy, right? Again, they never say that, oh, I'm taking care of kids, your kids. It's your kids too, lady. Like, do you not take care of your own kids? And you're going to expect someone to pay you to take care of your own kids? The logic.
That you're fucking retarded.
Bingo. That's it.
No one talks about how insane it is that a lot of wives will look at their husband and say something like, I'm your wife. I'm not your maid. And could you imagine if a husband said to a wife, am I your bodyguard or am I your husband? Am I your Uber or am I your husband? Am I your wallet or am I your husband? Am I your delivery guy or am I your husband? Am I your handyman or am I your husband? Am I your tech support or am I your husband? I can keep going with like 10 more, but dudes will spend their entire adult working life providing for a woman and children, give up on hopes and dreams, hobbies, friendships, you name it, only to get that in return. Am I your maid or am I your wife? Why does no one talk about this? Why does no one acknowledge this? And mind you, this is coming from somebody who clowns on men often. Go look at my other videos, okay? They're usually the opposite. But this right here, it's never made sense to me and it never will.
Are you looking for a relationship? I'm very emotionally unavailable. So what I will do, I like to meet someone, completely love bomb them, gaslight them and manipulate them, right? And really just like make them think they've met, like I'm a good guy and we in love. Yeah. And then as soon as you show, like she shows this could be something, then I cut you off completely. And that is what I like.
Bro, obviously I don't sign off on this, but
to do. That's my thing.
You're a problem.
You're a real problem.
I always envision the iPhone as more than a phone. One day, people will connect it to anything, devices of all kinds, for innovation, for exploration, for personal growth. The future is closer than you think.
Whoever that man is, good character or bad,
he was right.
He's going to change the world.
Technology. That be weird to me, bro. You hear women be like, I want to pay all the bills. I don't want to pay no real bills. The man should pay the bills. If you want to pay all the bills, you need to have that one word you're scared of, and that is called accountability.
I don't have the first fucking idea what that means, but
you are scared of that word. You got to be accountable enough to look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I look like the type of who should have all her bills paid?
Dear future husband, this is what you get.
This one definitely does not.
All of this. Okay? Don't worry. There's lingerie. There's nice clothes in the closet. We'll have them on from time to time. All right?
Keep that on. Keep that on.
I get dressed up sometimes, but most of the time, this is what you get.
Oh, I like that. I am rock hard right now. Anybody else?
New article by Vanity Fair is finally tackling one of the biggest problems in America today. Fit men eating protein.
I mean, it's a fucking travesty.
With 800-pound morbidly obese fetish model Barb Anderson, who eats cake off her belly for donations from
That's her belly? Ooh.
Calling the obsession with protein problematic.
What the fuck is this world? What have they done to us?
The morbidly obese sex worker continued. Just the other day, I was driving my mobility scooter through the grocery aisle with two of my other friends who also do mukbangs for strangers to jack off to, and noticed the owner replaced the pork rinds display at the front of the store with a protein bar display, forcing me to scoot all the way to aisle 2 to get my carbs and sugar.
This is a betrayal on levels that no one's ever seen.
Vanity Fair's in-house medical professional Dave Johnson commented to say big protein will try to confuse you with facts like 42% of U.S. adults are obese, 20% of children are obese, annual medical costs of obesity now total $173 billion, or obesity has tripled since 1970, while completely ignoring the fact that there's men being encouraged to go to the gym and eat protein.
Fellow empowered morbidly obese fetish model Danica Bryan, who also eats food for money so strangers can spank it, says men need to get their shit together.
This is real.
I mean, I can agree with this. Why are we watching obese women eat and jerking off? I'm confused.
Fucking life.
We've created a society where these morbidly obese people feel empowered and righteous enough to come forward publicly and say ignorance like this. It's wild, bro. And the ironic thing is they don't realize that they're not even in control of their own fucking cravings. They act like though they're empowered and this is what they want. But the truth is these food companies pour millions upon millions of dollars into engineering flavors to be addictive. So you do what they want. So you spend money on their item and you can't stop. On top of that, I don't know what they're talking about.
I tell you guys now, stay away from snacks, stay away from sugar. That's probably the biggest advice I can give you guys when it comes to dieting. Eat whatever the hell you want, but stay away from sugar. Stay away from soda. Stay away from like a lot of carbs. If you just kind of do that generally, you'll be all right. And, you know, obviously get your ass to the gym.
We don't have an unhealthy relationship with protein powder.
You fucking sure about that?
Just another male audience reaction video. Let's see what we got here. Some protein powder. The symmetry. The grace. The anticipation. The drop.
You know what? Let's just agree to disagree, my friend.
They extract its flavor molecules from the fruit on the tree. Then back in the lab, they mimic Mother Nature's molecules with chemicals. Essentially what you do is you take whatever this smells like and copy it.
Right, exactly.
And then I suppose you could, if you choose to, you could quote unquote improve on it.
Exactly. Yes, we all the time.
The holy grail, a flavor so good you can't resist it.
In our fruit flavors, we're talking about we want, you know, a burst in the beginning and maybe a finish that doesn't linger too much so that you want more of it.
And you don't want to.
Really? We're engineering food to like I guess texture matters, but
It won't linger
okay.
because you're not going to eat more of it if it lingers.
Ah.
Yeah, I get, but they're trying to make us addicted to it.
So it's got to be a quick fix. And then
have more.
And then have more. But that suggests
diabolical.
Something else.
Exactly.
Which is called addiction.
Exactly.
You're trying to create an addictive taste.
It's a good word.
Or something that they want to go back for again and again.
I think there's a word for that.
Like, you wonder why these movements like glorifying obesity and the fat positivity movement, they got so much steam. Just think of the money that's behind them. All these massive food companies, billions of dollars, not to mention big pharma and medical. Like, you're creating lifelong medical patients. In case you didn't catch that, like, he's literally saying the quiet part out loud there. And he doesn't notice, but she catches it and tries to put a spin on it, tries to cover for him with more friendly terminology. Like, this is not conspiracy theorist shit. This is actually going on. So let this be a reminder for you to practice a little restraint, a little willpower when it comes to your eating habits.
You would think, oh, I'm eating fruits, it's healthy, it's made for me to be eating, and then all of a sudden you see shit like this and you're like, well, what can I eat?
And get your fucking ass to the gym. Don't.
Other than the shit we grow ourselves nowadays, even then, I guess, the seeds are probably genetically engineered in some way.
Let them turn you into a lifelong medical patient.
Focus on diet and weight loss as a tool for health and how I communicate that. I focus on movement.
Personally, you know, I'm a fat guy and I've been tired of being a fat guy and I'm unhappy with who I am. And then I see someone on social media that's like, it's okay to be who you are. But at the end of the day, I hate how I feel. Loving yourself made me eat KFC 3 times a day. Hating myself encouraged me to be different. And
my man, I tell you guys how my inner monologue works. It's pretty much badgering me. It's like literally my dad yelling at me all the time, but it's me like acting like my dad yelling at me. that's my inner monologue. Like, you stupid idiot. What? You're too lazy to get your ass up? You a bitch ass motherfucker. That's literally the words I say to myself.
Why are you staring into it, dude? Why are you doing this? Was long enough for you to know what was going on. What are you guessing measurements? Is that what you're up to, my guy? You know what you should be staring at? These tour dates. We got Nashville coming up, 2 shows in Madison tonight. We added Texas and California, okay? My guy, next time, I catch you here again next time, dude. I'm telling everybody. I'm telling everybody I caught you here.
Wow, you are surprisingly gay.
So long, gay boys.
With absolute certainty, nothing compares to exercise. Nothing compares to having a high VO2 max, high muscle mass, and high muscle strength. They are more beneficial for you than any bad thing you can think of is bad for you.
Why is the muscle mass piece so important? And the strength piece? Why is that causing me to stay alive?
Muscles are where you dispose of glucose. Our ability to metabolize glucose and regulate glucose levels is central to our existence on this planet. And when we get it just a little bit wrong, we go to hell in a handbasket. That's what type 2 diabetes is. The difference between you and someone with type 2 diabetes is an extra 1 teaspoon of glucose in the bloodstream. That's how critical it is that we regulate our blood sugar.
Makes sense.
And the most important part of blood sugar regulation is having muscles that are big enough to put the glucose into and that are insulin sensitive enough to respond to the signal of insulin.
All right, folks, I just wanted to put this little motivating reminder out there for everyone because we are halfway through the year after all. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month just ended. And look, I know some of you have given up on some of the bullshit you promised yourself at the beginning of the year. And look, that's okay. That's normal to fuck up like that, you know, but that doesn't mean you should just write your shit off for the rest of the year because you fucked up yesterday, man. We got 6 months left.
I always say, guys, try to be good every day. Slowly work on it every day. You might not be good every day, but the being good part is also working on your body, working out, keeping yourself healthy. Those are part of your daily task.
6 solid months left. You have any idea how much you could change your life with 6 months of consistent effort? what kind of healthy habits you can build in that time, what kind of good habits. I mean, just 6 months of committing to less excuses, not compromising where you don't need to compromise, digging the fuck in and doing the difficult thing for 6 months, you could change everything. And look, I promise you, I'm not just talking at you. I sat down the other day and took stock of everything I wanted to get done by the end of the year, things I need to change, what I want to work on. And I made that commitment to myself to doing the difficult thing. And look,
shout outs to you, mankind.
Not just for 1 or 2 or 3 days and making excuses again, but committing to doing that difficult thing for 6 solid months, committed to myself. And I hope whatever it is you guys want to work on, that you're right there with me, committing to do the difficult thing for 6 solid months.
Life is full of ups and downs, guys. It's called the gym. It's called squats. Get to it.
Dig in 6 months, and then we'll check back in with everyone at the end of the year, see where everyone's at. But in the meantime, in case you hadn't guessed, we're back. We got 4 videos coming out over the next few days. I really do hope you enjoy them. While you're here, as usual, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, help the channel grow.
Give the man some
really
love.
Appreciate the support, as always, and I'll see you in the next one.
6 months. You got 6 months left in the year. Why don't you take those 6 months and donate that time to your future self? Why don't you commit to something that you're going to thank yourself for doing 6 months from today?
What's your favorite quote?
What you're not changing, you're choosing.
What you're not changing, you're choosing.
You got something in
That's
your
kind
life you complaining about and you're not changing it. It could be your relationships, your body, your health, your job, you're choosing it.
The early bird catches the worm. But then isn't that also on the flip side, the early worm gets caught by the bird. So from the worm's perspective, you should always be late.
Fuck that shit. Control your fate. Don't look at me like...
He got me on that one.
Life has been bad to me. Life was bad to me too. I had to get a gun and a knife and do whatever I had to do to put it together. It took 27 fucking years, but we're here, sucker. And I suggest you do the same. Rome wasn't built in a fucking day.
Hell no.
You suckers do something for 4 days and all of a sudden you're like, it's not working. No, it's not working. You have to do the same fucking thing every fucking day if you want it to work. You gotta get in there. You gotta get your hands dirty. What do you think, they're giving out envelopes out there? Because you're special? Because you got a tattoo of a fucking bird or some shit? Get your shit together. Half the year went by and you're still sitting there. I'm still smoking. Where's Paulie Shore? Get your fucking life together, you miserable fucks.
That inner monologue thing, I always say it. You know, I badger myself. I cuss at myself. I'm hardly ever satisfied with myself, but it pushes me. It pushes me to grow. Keeps pushing me to do better because I'm not satisfied. When you're nice to yourself, you're gonna give yourself excuses. That's the whole point of it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time.